Hi everyone, I'm Tracy with Mustang Disaster CleanUp. We are lucky today to have Josh Cluff, the marketing director and competitive shooter from HS Precision. We've been out here and it's actually the heat of the day right now, so we're in the shade, Josh, but we're out in the middle of a hayfield and he's done some amazing things. We've had quite a large group of people shooting. Josh, well, first of all, I want to thank you for coming out.
Absolutely.
Can you kind of give a breakdown on how you set it up and what we're actually doing here today?
Yeah, absolutely. So we had quite the array of shooters, so some varying skill levels. So we shot a lot of our HDR 6.5 Creedmoors just to get everybody on the same platform. We went over some of the safety things, taught them some general use aspects of long range, and then we got everybody behind the gun. Started at 400, went to 600, 885, and then all the way out to 1200. So with all the shooters, nobody had shot close to 1200,
oh,
but
not even close.
We had everybody out there banging steel at 1200 yards. So just to see the smile on their faces and to hear that steel ring, it's just a great atmosphere.
Yeah, we had 16-year-olds shooting up to, I don't know what the oldest age was, but we had some older adults, and everybody was hitting steel at over 1200 yards. That's crazy.
It really is.
It's amazing. Honestly, I had nerves, me laying down on there. Hell, I've never shot anything that far. Right. So you just wonder. And then I thought it was neat where you had the competitive deal there for that group of guys. And
we always like to throw something fun in there.
Exactly, 600 yards, and with the time and stuff, and they were hitting it almost every time, and it's a 10-inch plate.
Yeah, they got it in there. We gave them 5 seconds and worked across their line. So we started out 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and by the end it was 5, 4, and then boom, 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 they were shooting. I couldn't even keep track of where we were at. So everybody seemed to enjoy it. So
no, that's cool, and we're hoping to do this an annual event.
Absolutely.
Get more and more people, and it's hard telling, but I think you sold a few guns here too.
Yeah,
and
we at least had fun.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, and I'd like to talk a little bit about that. I mean, we met under different circumstances since, unfortunately, HS Precision had a fire, and with us being restoration companies, we were able to help you guys out in the difficult situation.
And you guys did a great job.
Well, then thank you for that. And, and it was one of those things too where, you get to know somebody intimately when you have to go and clean their office and clean their shop and clean their facility. So we got to see the ins and outs and how you guys are making those firearms. Right. And the way I understand it, you're going to make everything from scratch in-house. You don't order stocks, you don't do any parts at all. Am I correct?
That's correct. Yeah, we're one of the few manufacturers in the entire world, let alone the United States, that build every single component of the gun. So we're building the barrel, the action, the trigger, the stock, the bolt, the firing pin. Or a lot of other customers, semi-custom gun makers will take an action from somebody, a stock from somebody, and basically just assemble it. So we take very great pride in that. We're a little bit of control freaks, if you will. So we know that every product that we produce has our stamp of approval on it.
Well, and the neat thing is, and coming from us, we are ground up South Dakota business as well. We started with me and one other guy in the shop, and now we're fortunate enough to have 4 or 5 offices, and we're growing as we go. And HS Precision is very much just like that. I mean, it's a family-owned operation. I mean, Tim's dad started it, and now help me remember, Josh, how many world records at long-range shooting did he have back in the day?
He held several. He had a passion for, when he originally got into it, had a passion for silhouette shooting, hence our logo. But in the late 70s, early 80s, he really got into bench rest competition, small bore bench rest. And at one point in time, he held 3 different world records.
That's crazy.
All from the cut rifle barrels that he built and the stocks and everything that he put together. And so,
well, and I told that story to someone here when we were shooting today.
Right.
Tim was giving me the tour of the deal and said, come in the conference room, we're talking about it, and he's got this big display and starts handing me a gun. I'm holding this gun. Oh yeah, I broke 3 world records with that gun. I'm like, holy cow, I don't want to touch this.
Yeah, well, that gun's been dropped several times, so you're fine.
Exactly. The weather's good today. Everything went wonderful. We had quite a few people, but next year I'm sure we'll have more, Josh. And quite honestly, I think you sold a few guns today. I know a lot of people came saying, oh, I don't know if I can afford a gun like that. And then I've heard a lot of people leaving today saying, oh boy, I got to figure out a way. We're here with Glenn from Black Hills Countertop. You just got done shooting. You hit at 1,200 plus yards. Is that true?
That's a trip, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever shot that far before?
Never. I've lobbed some longer, some maybe questionable shots at deer, but never at 12. Never thought 1,200 yards.
So, and we have targets set up at 400, 800, and 12?
Yeah, 4, 8, 25, and 12.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like the right equipment. I love that smooth trigger.
How do you like the HS Precision firearms?
Good gun.
It's
awesome.
unreal, isn't
Awesome.
it?
The action is unbelievable. That trigger. I need to do some work at home on my own rigs.
That's your brownie points for a long time.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, we're sure glad you came. This is going to be an annual event here. So,
Cool.
you know, by all means, tell your friends. I mean, this is cool. I'm Tracy with Mustang Disaster CleanUp. We're out here in the middle of a hayfield. And what a beautiful day. And we're sure glad you came, Glenn.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate the invite.
Yeah.
Look forward to coming back.
Well, hope so. And
time.
if you need anything else, we'd love to work with you, and we enjoy supporting the people, the businesses that support us. So.
Yep, small business owners, it's where we're at.
Thanks.
Local, keep it local.
We're here with Chris and Doug. You guys just got done shooting, I think, the longest you've ever shot. Fair?
Yes.
Pretty cool?
Amazing. A lot of fun.
1,280 yards. Now, Doug, I happen to have been watching. How many times did you hit that long target in a row?
I think 4.
Nuts. It's absolutely crazy. And you got to hit every
It was
distance?
the first shot, missed. It was shot to the right and dialed it in after that and hit it 3 times.
That's pretty amazing.
I've never done it before. That's cool.
What do you think of the HS Precision firearms?
I need
They're
one.
pretty nice.
Yeah,
I think we all need one.
Regretfully, I've already got 2. So, you know, it's addicting. Be careful.
X+1.
Exactly, exactly. Well, thank you guys for coming out here.
Thanks
Beautiful
Thanks
day.
for putting this on. This was amazing.